Thank you so much for being here. My name is Andria Bieber. Hi. So, yay. I'm so glad to be back. I was out on the East Coast for a little bit, for a couple weeks, doing some stuff, and got home basically yesterday. So I'm still kind of adjusting to time zones. And I thought at first, I was like, I want to do a wire wrapping earring project. And then did the photo and added some more pieces to it this morning for a cute pair of earrings. So it's a great beginning wire wrapping idea that anybody can do in a short amount of time at home. I think the earrings would be cute for a stocking stuffer as well, or as a Christmas gift. And who doesn't love turquoise? So I was like, hey, let's wire wrap some gold tone metal earrings with some turquoise and have fun today. The shoppable links will be at the bottom, and please close out your items before the end of the show. Hi, cat. And so I found some really cute bead caps that I had from Nuns Designs. And I was like, I want to incorporate these in earrings with the wire wrapping. So I did. Hi, PJ, how are you? A real quick earring this morning. I'm going to hold it up so we can have a little bit of demonstration here. And here we go, flip around like this, like this. And I thought these would be so cute to wear too. And if you decide, thank you so much, that you want to do different stone colors, artbeads.com has a lot of 4 and 3 millimeter faceted stones you can choose from. So you can use this design. They have lots of these hoops and do different colors or birthstones if you want. And if they're out of stock, just sign up for a reminder email. But I thought that these would be a lot of fun to make today. Also, thank you for joining us here today at artbeads.com, where we can interact with your comments. If you're watching on YouTube, I can follow up with any comments posted later. I can't see them live on Facebook or on YouTube, but only on artbeads.com. And if you have any questions, feel free to post, and we'll get back to your answers as soon as we can. And also, Artbeads has a great Facebook group that you can join and share any jewelry you've made from our tutorials. We love to see what our friends are making. And also, if you have any questions, you can post some items, some questions there too. And all right, so I'm going to flip my camera and we're going to get going. And again, we're going to have a good time wire wrapping today. So I'm going to flip this around. Here we go. And I'm going to drop down my camera. Here we go. And we're going to have fun learning today. So let me get some of my stuff out of the way here. So this app does not let me zoom in on camera. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to drop it down here. If you can't see or anything, like, let me know. I'm more than happy to lift everything up closer so you can see it. And also, I'm working on a new iPhone today. And so sometimes it kind of moves the screen around on the iPhone 15. I don't know why. So one thing I wanted to share with everybody is I did a tour of Beading in their warehouse last Monday. And I got to see how they make their artistic wire. And it is amazing. So this is made from scratch, in-house, in their warehouse, on their own tools in the USA. Like, they get their own metal, they take it, they stretch it, they thin it out, they spool it, they make all of their own wire in their own factory. And it was a really cool tour. They don't offer them to the public. I was lucky enough to get to go there and to see these huge machines pull wire through, and it's their own process. And again, it's made in their own house. So it's made in the USA, and they do from start to finish. They do their own labeling. It's an amazing company. So just seeing it made firsthand, when you already know it's a really good, high quality product, just made me love their company even more, because they put so much work into what they make for us as a consumer to make sure it's high quality. So I just gotta say, after being there in person, like, seeing how they make their brand of wire is really cool. Hello, Stacy. So the other thing I wanted to start off with is I'm using this set. It's for sale on the website. It is the jaw plier set, looks like this. It's really handy if you're traveling or if you just want to have something that you can zip up and kind of store on your beading table if you don't have a lot of room. But I'll be working with these tools today. And again, I just absolutely love the Beadle tools. They work amazing. And again, they're high quality. They're comfortable in your hand when it comes to gripping and wire wrapping. And it's really convenient in this zip-up case. So I wanted to do like a close-up. They're really fun neon green color. And they also have a nylon center. So that way, if you want to smooth out your wire here in the middle, you can just take your wire directly and kind of like pinch it down and just thin it out through this nylon portion as well. So these are really handy tools. And so I'll be using the chain nose pliers as well as round nose pliers and wire cutters. So, oh, that's so great. You have this tool set, Kristen. I just love it. I think it is really amazing and it's handy. And again, like it zippers close, it goes great. Hello, Eric. It goes great in your suitcase or if you're going to a friend's house to make, jewelry. Like I'll be doing that with a friend of mine. We're going to bead at some point at her new place. So it's really handy. You can just pack it up and take it with you. Okay. So I'm going to do a show up here of the earring that I made this morning. So this is what we'll be designing today. And hi. And I just think it's really, it's really pretty. I'm using the turquoise rounds here. And then I have the Nun Designs bead cap, which is fun. And I just dropped an 8mm bead that I had here in the center. So if you have one at home that's 8mm, just drop whatever you have at home that you feel like it would match. And we'll be using these hoops. So here's a close-up of what we'll be doing today. And we'll get started. Thank you, Cecilia. I really appreciate it. So for starters, we'll be working with this Nun Design hoop. I think it's a really nice frame. It's really sturdy and it's firm, so you can wire up on it and it holds its shape really well. And then also if you need to tweak something, it's bendable as well. So for starters, just so they don't float off, I'm going to be using the eye pin here and going up through my bead cap and then adding my bead. And I'm just going to kind of put this off to the side till I need it. And going to grab your hoop and make sure it's kind of flat. Sometimes these are kind of rounded, like where they want to pull up on the sides. I just kind of flatten it out a little bit and grab my 26 gauge gold artistic wire brand. Where is the bead store? Sorry, which bead store? D, so that way I can try to answer your question. So for the 26 gauge, I'm going to pull off about 2 feet. I like to have a little extra just in case. It's always better to have more than less. That way you don't have to start wire wrapping all over again if you run out of wire. And if you have a little extra, it's okay. It just cuts off. So, okay. Again, using 26, hold it the right direction, 26 gauge gold artistic wire brand wire. I'm going to bump this out of the way. And here I can demonstrate how to use this too. So your wire is kind of coiled. You want to kind of straighten it out a little bit. You can slide it here in between the nylon pliers and you just kind of do this and it will help smooth it out. So again, this is why it's really cool to have this nylon in between the tools. You can just gently slide it through and it doesn't remove anything from the wire. It just kind of helps flatten it out a little bit before you go to use it. And I'm going to start with an end and I'm going to go up to the top here by my loop and I'm going to coil it around 3 times just to kind of get it started here on the hoop. Like so. Today's pumpkin spice day. Oh, I did not know that. That is so cool. I love pumpkin spice coffee. I'm going to cut off the excess white here and then. I am a pumpkin spice person. I like to mix mine though with white mocha. Like get a white mocha chocolate, white mocha coffee. And then I sometimes sub out one of the pumps with one of pumpkin. So I do like white mocha and pumpkin. I'm not like a pumpkin spice latte person per se, because ours are kind of watered down, but I like it with white chocolate mocha. So that's a good idea, Beadtober. That's cute. I like that. Hashtag Beadtober. We should all do that. Okay, so I've cut off the excess wire and I've pinched it down. So I have like 3 to 4 loops here by the top. And then I'm going to start adding some stones here. So I kind of, again, want to like pull down my wire a little bit. So it's kind of out. And I'm going to grab 3 stones, and you can grab any colors that you want. Just grabbing 3 miscellaneous here. You're fine, Cindy. You're not late. No worries. I'm really just getting started because I've been blabbing the whole time. You're fine. Basically, just grab. I love the idea of schnitzel though. Like, oh, German sausage is the best. I love it with some Kartoffelsalat. That is a German, like potato salad. It's really good. Kind of vinegary, but I like it. But anyways, so I have the hoop. I've established my wire, and I'm going to grab 3 beads, and I'm just going to curve it around like so onto the hoop. And this also works with the smaller bead too. If you want to have like a 4 or 3 millimeter, works fantastic. So I'm just going to kind of curve it around onto the hoop and bring my wire through the middle. And I'm going to wire wrap onto it 3 times. Oh, you're Czech and love German sausage. Oh, I wish you were local. I would say let's go eat some German food. I love German food. It's sometimes is a little salty, but it's good. And here we go. They also like, who doesn't love pretzels? Oops. I'm thinking about food now and I'm knocking my phone over. Like, I love pretzels. Oh my gosh, they're so good. The big soft pretzels. Okay, anyways. I'm just sitting here thinking, I want to go out for pretzels later. Okay, so I'm going to go around my hoop 3 times and bring my wire straight. I'm going to add 3 more stones. And you just basically repeat this pattern as you go around the hoop. You pick up 3 stones on your wire and bring it around. Does anyone live in my area and do y'all want to go out for German food? Because like we have a place around here that's German. Seriously. So I'm going to, I know pretzels with cheese, pretzel with beads and cheese, and it rhymes. You could be like schnitzel day with your beads. Okay, so I'm going to like bring it around again onto the hoop. And as you go, you want to hold it with your thumb kind of in place to kind of lock down the beads. That way they don't like want to fall off too far. You really want this last bead to sit right over the hoop, and just hold your wire down firmly and just bring it around 3 more times. So again, we're just going to repeat the same pattern a few times as you go around your hoop. And then as you're working too, you can also kind of gently bump the stones up and kind of up towards the top. That way you have more room to add. Isn't it great, Susanna? I think it's such a great way to incorporate beads and like different colors with a nice design. It's pretty. They look kind of like a flower blossom to me, like half of a blossom. And you could do these again with like amethyst, for example, and have a cute pair of birthstone themed earrings as Christmas gifts, because with October 1st being here, it's almost time to get ready for Christmas, where we start making jewelry for Christmas orders or presents or stocking stuffers. And you think you have time, but it goes by quickly. And then before you know it, it's the end of the month and you got to get stuff in the mail. So now's the time to buy your nun design hoops and start wire wrapping. I love amethyst. Purple is so I love the color purple. It's fantastic. And it's a good birth sign too, Aquarius, water sign. Okay, so again, I'm just going to bring it around and hold it in place with my thumb. That way they don't want to fidget off. And you bring it as close to the top of the hoop as you can, and then bring your wire through. And at this point, I'm almost halfway done. Yay. So also, because you want to make sure your hoops match, pull up the first one and count them so you know you have enough. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 10 passes. So I want to make sure I have the same amount on both hoops before I cut my wire and end it. Because sometimes some of us who shall remain nameless, talking about myself here, you go all the way to the end and find out you're short beads, or you've wire wrapped them slightly wrong and you're like, oh no, I gotta do it all over again. Purple and turquoise is my go-to. Good choices. Amethyst and turquoise for the win. Now I need to make some in amethyst. Again, artbeads.com has a lot of, 4mm size beads that are perfect if you want to swap out colors or do custom jewelry to match your dress, especially if you have a holiday party coming up. This is a fun design for earrings to match your dress. You could do sparkly stones or black ones, like black onyx or something, faceted ones, that would be pretty. And I'm going to bring it around again. So as I get closer to the end, I'm going to just double check that, let's go buddy, that I have enough space to have the 10 stone sections here. So when you are making this, you can kind of gently push them down to give yourself more room on the hoop if you need it. I love this turquoise. I use it in so much of my jewelry and bracelets and in earrings. I love how it has like the dark greens and the blues and the browns mixed together. So if you like that type of a color palette, it's very friendly to mix other beads and glass with. So that's one reason why I love it. And like when you close up, look at all the different colors that come out. I love it. It's like the perfect stone. If you can't make up your mind with what color you like, it complements check glass and other stones as well. And it's like almost a really good neutral base with the browns and the greens. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Diane. Thank you. And soon you can make these earrings and then wear them and feel beautiful for yourself, which is what we all want, is to make jewelry and feel beautiful. I'm going to do a few more here. Almost finished. And then we can go to the top part. If I stop throwing beads at my table. I don't know. I don't really like that green one. I'm going to pick up a different one. Here we go. Here we go. I'm so glad, Cindy. That's awesome. So I'm like, oh, whoops, I'm towards the end. So before I do anything, I'm going to count and just double check. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have not enough. So I need to move these down to make room. And you can gently move them down. You have room along the hoop to kind of push these up and stack them. Like so. The wire does hold on to the frame, but it's also loose enough where you can kind of bump them around. And you're right, this is a great palette for fall as well, especially with the variety of browns that kind of come out in the stone. I like that idea. You could probably mix some fun check glass leaves with this and have them drop in the middle. Or yeah, it's actually a good idea. So if you had some check glass leaves, for example, you could probably leave a space here in the middle and have a leaf come down. I did get some leaf charms from Art Beads for another class. So if you go to the search bar on artbeads.com and type in leaves and vintage, there are a ton of leaf charms that you can get for fall projects if you're looking for something with leaves in it that are beautiful charms, like fantastic for earrings. I got some for another class. How many beads are on this strand? Oh my gosh. That's a good question. Probably at least 50. It's a large strand. So you get a lot of beads on there so you can make multiple projects with it. But I don't have an exact count, but there's a lot of beads on there. And yes, these are faceted. Yeah, I really like faceted ones because they add a little bit of bling when they move in the light and give a little bit of shimmer. and a little bit of like sparkle. So I think that's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I did have 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, cool. I'm done. So I have 10. And when I go to the end here, again, I'm just going to wire wrap a few times, probably 4 times around, and then have it meet up to the top here and then cut off excess wire with my handy nylon jaw plier cutters. And then I'm going to use the chain nose pliers, and I'm going to pinch down this loose wire here on the back. And chain nose pliers are really nice because it's easy to get. Thank you, 120 beads. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. I was like, I know there's a lot of beads on there. Then I'm just going to take my chain nose pliers and smash this down here and smooth it out because it wants to poke up. And again, chain nose pliers are great for like small areas, especially with wire wrapping. If you need to get that end in there and it's a tiny little space, these work phenomenally. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay. And now we have one finished. Yahoo! So next up we're going to do is we're going to add the top. So what I do with these before I wire wrap them closed is I want to open this guy before I wire wrap it, because if I wire wrap it now, sometimes it makes it harder to open this and shut it without it kind of like being stuck weird on the bead cap. So what I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to go ahead and open this base here just a little bit. And I'm going to slide this on to the hoop like so. And then take my tools. Actually, I'm just going to leave this off right now. Take my tools, move it around, and pinch this closed. These are actually really nice chain nose pliers. I love these. This is my first time using them, and I really like them. These are fantastic. The other thing that's nice is these are not too heavy, but they have a nice weight to them. Yes, one strand will work for 2 pairs of earrings. I have 2 right here, and then I still have some beads left over. So I imagine, especially if you used maybe a little bit less, you could easily get 2 pairs out of 1 strand. And they are super comfortable. They're like really lightweight. They're not heavy on your ear at all. So if you're somebody that like has an ear sensitivity too, you can pick out like a real gold ear wire. And these are really lightweight. So even when they do this, they don't pull on your earlobe. They're really comfortable. And it's also a real nice solid frame, so it doesn't bend super easy. So it holds its shape and it's lightweight. And these are only a couple dollars. So you could grab a few pairs of these and experiment with these stones or different colors and have a good time with all kinds of stuff. Okay, so I've got this one and I've got my head pin on there all ready to go. And I'm going to slide my bead cap and then the stone. And I'm using Amazonite, and artbeads.com does have these. I'm using an 8mm size because it fits in the bead cap really nicely. And it also kind of color matches the turquoise. But if you have a turquoise bead at home, or even like a tiger's eye or a brown stone, like you could swap out the center stone for whatever like you feel like matches better. But excuse me, like howlite turquoise would work. And I just would make sure it's close to like a 7 or an 8mm size so it can sit in the bead cap nicely. So I have this all joined together, and next I'm going to wire wrap the top closed. And how I do a loop is I'm going to hold it with my round nose pliers just above the stone. Now I want to have my coils sit right flush over the top of the stone without getting too stacked on top of it. You want to have like a real nice shape over the top of it. So I'm going to have a little bit of space between the stone here and the bottom of my round nose pliers. And I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and I'm going to roll it to the outside of the barrel here on the right. And then I'm going to rotate my pliers up about 45 degrees. I'm going to angle them up a little bit, heading towards the direction of the right. And this is going to be the beginning of my loop. So you have everything kind of off here, bent to the side. And I'm going to bring it over again over the outside barrel on the left side. So I have my loop formed, and I'm going to go ahead and remove these to just kind of test where I'm looking at. So I want it a little bit closer together, so I'm going to do this. And if you want to have your tool sit in there, you can. It depends on your preference. But for this, I'm just going to kind of hold it in place with my chain nose pliers. And I'm just going to bring it around here with my hands. That way you can kind of get like a close-up. And these particular head pins are very easy to work with. It's a very pliable metal, so they're really easy to wire up with. I'm going to bring mine again. Oh, I really appreciate that. Thank you. I try so hard. I really want to be a good teacher. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I have my coils, and next I'm going to go ahead and cut off excess wire here with my handy wire cutters. Oh, those don't want to, there we go. Oh, they don't want to cut the wire. They just want to be difficult today. Well, we can't have that. And then grab your chain nose pliers and just kind of round it and tuck in the wire underneath the back of the coil. And there you go. And then next, you can open your ear wires. And these are beautiful ear wires. This is the first time I've used these before. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love the French style opening too, front or back. But these are really pretty ear wires, and they're very solid. These are good quality, and they'll hold up really well. And just slide everything on, and then pinch this part closed. And then ta-da! You have a beautiful pair of earrings. Yay! I guess I should put them down separately. That way you can see them better. Here you go. I just think they're so pretty. And they're lightweight. And I think the total project is about a half an hour. So you could do multiple pairs. There you go. Oh, I'm so glad, Cindy. If you guys make some of these, feel free to share them in the Art Beads Facebook group, and then let us know like what design you're using or stone color, and tag us in it, because we love to see what our friends make from the tutorials and just celebrate with you guys and how pretty everything comes out. So again, here we go with a close-up. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Anytime, just send a message and be like, hey, I'm stuck on something, or you can share with me what you made. I love to see what everyone's making. So again, you just want to wire wrap around the hoop and then attach your eye pin, your bead cap, a stone, and wire wrap, and then add your ear wire. Oh, thanks, Georgina. I appreciate it. So we still have time. Okay, we don't have to go yet. I like to give y'all a good hour. So I was digging through some other pieces that I got today from Art Beads. Let me find them. And I got these charms a while ago. And Michelle does not have the SKU number for them. I just found them. I was like, I love these charms. I'm obsessed with them. If I can find them. Ah, here we go. Okay, so I was going to do these for another project, and I just found them online, and I haven't made anything with them yet. These are green patina, like Arabian charms, maybe. And I just found them, and I ordered these from artbeads.com like a couple months ago, intending to do a project. These charms, thank you so much, Kristen. I really appreciate it. These charms are amazing. So like, I just wanted to introduce them and say, I want to do a class with these. They're beautiful. It's a real verdigris patina. It's not painted, and it's actual, like it's on top of copper or brass. And so what I was thinking is getting some smaller beads and like wire wrapping over the top to do like a cluster or something. I mean, I see like reds or orange or like carnelian agate with the fall, especially being in October, you could grab some ball head pins and wire wrap some clusters over the top and then have these kind of dingle down. And then they have some spectacular Nun Design ear wires. And these ones, and they have these, and I thought this would be such a cute pair of earrings. Sorry, while we're hanging out here. So these are sold as a pair. Michelle just posted the link for them. There's the image up there, and they're lightweight, and seriously, so these are awesome. I used to buy these. I was published in a magazine with these, like, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, and I couldn't find them anywhere. And I found them on the artbeats.com website, and I had to buy them. So these are fantastic. And I just thought you could wire wrap some little charms and then add these super cool Nun Design copper ear wires over the top and have some fantastic earrings to just wear whenever. But I had to show these really quick. I just thought you could put carnelian agate with these and some copper, and they would be, oh, there are individually. Okay, individually sold, but worth it if you buy a pair for some earrings. And I had wire wrapped coral over the top when I worked with these last. So I had like the red coral beads kind of dangling. And yeah, that is a great idea, Dee. So like, could always do this. Oh my gosh, Dee, that is a fantastic idea. Look at that right there. That is amazing. See, this is why we all create together, because everyone has super cool ideas. These would totally match the turquoise we just worked with. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look at how fantastic that is. You could totally mix and match these together. I did not even think of that. That is great. Yeah, like check this out. You could put them right there in the middle of the earrings. I love it. Let's see how they match the beads just like that. They go perfect. I love that idea. Oh my God, I'm totally going to use it. So you could take these and then wire up the turquoise over the top and turn them into earrings too. Or just right here in the middle hoop. I love that idea. You guys are so amazing. This is why we all make jewelry together. I love it. Right there, you can put it in the middle and you have some groovy looking hoops. Hey, thanks, Michelle, for finding the link for this. I'm going to do that. Those are so amazing. And what's great is the medallion here has like a little bit of like a copper bronze. It matches the turquoise perfect with that tone. Yeah, right there. They match perfectly. They have the same colors of green and brown in the stone and in the charm. I am so glad that I pulled these out and we came up with this. You guys are so amazing. We make a great team. So high five, everybody that's watching. That is great. Seriously, high five. I love it. Those are perfect. Okay, so I need to find a jump ring to attach them. Let me get that really quick. Y'all are so cool. I'm so glad that we're hanging out together making jewelry. This is fun. And now you guys can make a super cute pair of earrings. All right. So I have some 6mm ones. Let me see. And we're going to figure out how to attach these the best way. There we go. So the hoops have room to add these if you go up through the middle like this. All right, cool. I'm going to do that first. Yeah, the oval hoops. Nun Designs has an oval shape hoop too that you could use instead. Kind of like a shape like it's open up this way. That is a cool idea. All right. Need to figure out how to get this on there. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to like take a 6mm jump ring here and kind of put it through the middle. I think that's enough. If not, you might want to use an 8, but I think that 6 works okay. And, oh yeah, that'll work. I just need to close it. Here we go. Let's get in there. Let's get in there around the hoop. And of course it wants to budge. Oh, there we go. All right, I think that's on there. I think it's on there. Right now it's on there. All right, I'm going to move this around. Here we go. Oh my God, it looks so good. I love it. That is so fantastic. Oh my God, I'm going to keep these for myself. Aren't those amazing? You guys are so cool. Thank you for that idea. Look how beautiful that is. They work perfect. Oh, I love it, you guys. We make a good team here at artbeads.com, and with you guys watching, that's amazing. I'm going to attach the other one. Yeah, so if you guys want, I would pick up a pair of those charms too. And they're not heavy. Like, the whole earring itself is not heavy. So you could wear it and it wouldn't bother you. If it is too heavy, you could pop this guy back off and just wear the hoop. But to put them together, it's not overly weighted. And the diameter, let's see how long these are while we're thinking about it. So let me see how long these are too, so that way you guys know. We're looking at like very top of the ear wire to the bottom. So they're almost 3 inches long. Okay, yeah, they're about like almost 3 inches long. And there's only 6 of the charms left. So y'all better get some if you're going to get some right now before they're sold out. Because I don't know how long it will be before they get them back. And if you don't buy them, I will. Thank you, Michelle, for finding that out. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to add the other jump ring on here. And then we can finish these earrings. And I'm just going to use my jump ring again and just go up through from, no, don't get stuck. From like the bottom up through the center here. Okay, never mind. We're going to go this way. We're going to go through the center. I'm shooting myself in the face with jump rings. I need more coffee. Okay, so I'm going to go back through here. Let's go, buddy. So I'm going to just bring it through the middle here. There we go. There's our opening. Okay, I did it. Yay. And then slide the charm on. Now I'm just being goofy. Okay, here we go. Slide the charm on. And today, at some time, we will get this. Okay, here we go. See, if it takes you a few minutes, don't feel bad, because it's taken me a few minutes. We're all beginners. Okay, here we go. I'm going to close this without shooting myself in the face with tools or jump rings. Here. Okay. All right, I think I got it. Sometimes it's a little harder to do this on camera because like my arms are up and out front. All right, so here we go. We have them both finished. These are so cute. Yes, coffee tools, everything. All right. Awesome sauce. Those are so pretty. I love it. Okay. Here we go. We have our up close here. And let's try to put them together a little bit. Here and here. Oh yeah, and that's what the back of the medallion looks like too, but we don't want to see the back. I'm gonna flip around. There we go. Never mind, I'll just do one. There we go. And we have our completed earring. How gorgeous is that? I love it. There's 3 left. Yes, safety glasses are a must, especially when you're spazzing out like I am. Okay, here you go. It's a beautiful earring. You guys, sorry, I'm having bad allergies. You guys definitely, these are so cute. Make sure to pick up everything if you would like to make these earrings. I think you can make 2 pairs out of this strand of stones fairly easily, and your bead cap and your charms and your hoops. All right, I'm going to flip the camera around really quick. I'm going to put these earrings on so like I can show you guys what they look like on really quick. All right, cool. Flip this around. Yay, we did it! Woo! Okay. Today's been a fun day. All right, I'm going to try these on and see what they look like. Here we go. Okay, there we go. See? Those are so pretty. And they're not too big. So that's what they look like on. And they're not heavy. So you can like swing them around and your ear doesn't pull down. So like, yeah, my ear isn't pulling down. don't forget to close up before the end of the show. Look at how cute these are. I love these earrings. You guys are so much fun. Thank you so much for the idea of putting the term in the middle. I love it. These are fantastic. Yay. Well, if you guys make a pair, tag me online. I would love to see how you look in them or how your product comes at the end. These are super cute earrings. You definitely want to make a pair and have fun crafting. I'm going to put my other earring. Thank you so much for joining me today. You guys are awesome. And next Tuesday, we'll have another fun class. And if you guys are around the flooded areas, I hope you're okay, speaking of which, and that you are safe. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me or the Art Beads team and be like, hey, I've got a question. Where do I find fill in the blank? Join us on Facebook. Share your products. And don't forget to close out at the end of the show. I think I got everything. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Had lots of fun. Don't forget to get your pumpkin spice drink. And thanks for being here. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.